Hi, and welcome to Michelle Creations. We are going to make another jar today. This one has a screw-on lid like the one that we've done in the past. And this is going to be for me personally. I have all of these little table scatters that have been in this little jug for way too long. And I can't tell you how many times I've caught my hand on it and dumped that little jar over, that little cup. I have several bags. This is a partial bag. I probably have 2 or 3 bags of these, and I'm just looking for somewhere to put them so that they're out of the way and I'm not going to keep dumping them. And I'm out of my little, I get these little jars from Dollar Tree, and there's too many of them to fit in one of these. So I thought, well, I would try and make this larger jar and see if it would fit in there. So I've gone ahead and I've mixed up some resin. In this resin, I think... I don't want to put a lot of color in it because I want to be able to see through it and see what's in it. I wonder if I should just put this in it. No, because then if I ever want to put anything else in it, I've locked myself. Okay, changed my mind. Instead of doing purple, we're going to do pink. This is actually called Rose. I think it's a little bit more of a purpley pink, which will work perfect for this. And then if I don't use it for that, sometime later down the road, it'll be just fine. I can use it for whatever. I want to be able to see through it, but I do want a little bit of shine. So I'm going to use our crushed crystal, and I don't need very much. That's dried on there, don't worry. That's sand from a previous project. I'm going to use more than I normally would. First of all, this is a lot of resin. This is about 7 ounces, 6.5 ounces or so. Let's start with that and see what happens. And then we're going to put quite a bit of this in there. It's a deeper mold, but it's not very thick. It's a pretty narrow mold from here to here. So it's not going to be as deep as it probably is going to look in here. I don't know where I got this mixer at. It doesn't have a name. I'm going to assume I got it from Temu. Yeah, it doesn't tell me. So I can try and see if I can find the link for it. It's not a great mixer, but it sure beats mixing it by hand. So we'll be right back as soon as it's mixed up. Now I'm going to take and I'm going to run this through my debubbling machine. I have found that if I take alcohol and spray on the top of this, give it a couple squirts just so I can see the alcohol sitting on top, it tends to pop the bubbles a little better in my alcohol or in my debubbler. I am so sorry. I thought I hit the record button and apparently I did not. The next part you've seen me do 100 times. I just put some alcohol down into the bottom of our mold, poured the resin in, and let it set up. And this is what we ended up with. Okay, we got a couple extras out of our oh, isn't that cute? Another little heart charm. And this one could be turned into a magnet or whatever you want to on that one. Let's start with the lid. I think it'll be easier to get out. And you just squeeze and twist. There we go. Make sure you pop that right back, right side out, inside right side out. Looks really good. Just a tiny bit of cleanup to do around the edge, which we can do with a nail file. You just simply make sure that you don't catch the side or the top of the jar. Just go at a 45 all the way around. And just soften up that edge. So that's pretty good. Okay. Squeeze and twist. You just got to break that seal on the inside of it. There we go. And then it's ready to use again. Cute. That's adorable. The lid goes on great. The top and bottom match. You can see through it just enough. I did notice after I put the pink in, it's almost almost like a pastel, not pastel, it's bright. It's almost a glow in the dark looking pink. It's really bright, but that's okay. It's just for me. So, and this is what I wanted it for. There you go. Perfect. And I have another bag. Whoops. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Cute. And I can still see through it enough to be able to tell what's in it. So that's nice. You can see through the top. If you wanted, you could make this more personalized. I could go ahead and put, you could put a name on the top of this if you were going to use it for like, if you wanted to decorate it and use it for your pet ashes, or if you wanted to use it for Mother's Day. Mother's Day is coming up. You could put a picture of mom on there or put her name on it or even on the side of it and personalize it somehow. Cricut cutting machine or one of those other die cutting machines would be perfect for cutting out something like that. You could also take and put a photo of somebody or a pet or a loved one and then just top it with clear UV resin and use your lamp to secure that on the top of that. So there's a lot of different options. I'm not going to fancy this one up. This is exactly what I wanted it for. It's going to keep me from spilling these things all over my desk like I have been since February. So I love that it's a screw on top. It actually works. This was a good Temu buy. This is a great one. So well worth it. I'll put the description, or I'll put a link for it down in the description below. And we will be back in a couple of days to make one more thing before Mother's Day. And then we are hardcore into the summer and we'll have to figure out what we're going to do from there. So thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed today's video, please give me a like. If you don't mind, hit the subscription down below. Hopefully I've earned that from you. And leave me any comments if you have any questions or if you would like something in particular, if you'd like to see something made in particular, and we'll see what we can do. Until then, we'll catch you next time. Thanks so much for joining us. Take care. Bye-bye.